So we're here in Orlando at the Council for National Policy meeting with Amapola Hansberger. She is the founder and the president of Legal Immigrants for America. Amapola, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And can you tell us, first of all, why did you create your organization?
I'm a legal immigrant from Nicaragua. I am now nationalized America, and the lies and myths that the left was feeding everyone were upsetting me because we are not all alike. The legal immigrant has gone through a lot of vetting, and the illegal aliens, they just cross the border. So there is a big difference between a legal immigrant and an illegal alien, and unfortunately, that has not been revealed.
So could you explain what is the difference between a legal immigrant and an illegal immigrant, and why is the distinction important?
It's very important to know the distinction because we were vetted. I was young. So my entire family was vetted from the State Department. We went to the U.S. Embassy and got the paperwork, and then got the vetting process, which is backgrounds, police background, financial background, and health background. And so I had to be hospitalized and get my tonsils out. They were swollen. But we obeyed, and that's what differentiates a legal immigrant from an illegal one. We want to be obedient to the laws of the United States. We love America, and if you don't obey the laws of America, you don't love it. And that's my point.
Very good. And so they tell us a lot on the television, the left, the Democratic Party, that immigrants all want open borders, and that it's kind of only racist if you don't think we should have an open border, and that everyone should come here. Do you as an immigrant agree with that, and what do you find in talking to other immigrants?
Well, I believe open borders is an aberration. There is no open borders in the Bible, so it doesn't exist. This is a globalist agenda to have just one world government, and I'm against that. And I think the biblical truth is that we should not have open borders.
And do you find among the immigrant community in the United States that you deal with, how do people feel? Is it this monolithic hatred of immigration enforcement, or is that a myth?
It is a myth. I believe that we have love for the people, but we just don't like the actions that are anti-American, because this is our home, and we should do the best for our country. Even those who have come illegally here and are trying to become legal would like to live in a country that is free, and that is free and welcoming to them, and not the opposite.
So what are some of the top priorities right now for Legal Immigrants for America? What are you guys working on?
Well, we want to debunk the myths and there are many, that the left is feeding the people. We want the American people to know the truth. We want the American people to know that we exist, that people that have come from Central and the rest of Latin America have adapted, and we assimilated, and we love the United States, no different than the Ellis Island immigrant, and we exist, and we have always been ignored.
And as for kind of some of the ideas that President Trump has put out there, some of the policies, do you have any thoughts on that you'd care to share?
Well, I am 100% with what he's doing, because I am anti-one world government. I lost the country to communism, which is Nicaragua, and I don't want to lose another country. Socialism, like Lenin said, the goal of socialism is communism, and then what you end up with is totalitarianism, and you cannot own a house. They take your property, they take everything that you have, they take your dollars, and then they give you monopoly money. So this is what we want to prevent from happening here. We don't want another Venezuela, we don't want another Cuba or Nicaragua.
And where do people find more about your organization and what you're doing?
go to golifa.com. We try to be a source of information for the people, and we also have a section in Spanish for the Spanish friends. We have no antagonism towards the illegal aliens that are being lured into coming here. We believe the fault it lies on the U.S. government and the Democrats that are luring you to. Some of you die, and some of you have been raped, and horrible things happen to you. And I feel compassion towards you, but you must stay in your countries and come legally if you can, and if you have relatives.
Very good, Amapola. Thank you so much.
Thank you.